on booze scuffing side of the street. Bangkok sunrise, hot air's heavy and sweet. Got a borrowed old hat, it don't fit right, but I'm grinning wide, taking in this life. There's thunder and chaos, but I roll slow, smiling at the market with nowhere to go. Down Bangkok Road, Bangkok Road, I ain't in a hurry. Lost in the hum with no need to worry. Let the world spin fast, I take it slow. Down Bangkok Road, oh, down Bangkok Road, da, 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 oh. Late night laughter from a noodle stand. Folks I can't understand still shake my hand. Tug-tug rolling by, dust on my jeans. Feels like home even halfway between. Sun bleeds down on old corrugated tin. I find a little peace as the noise rolls in. Down Bangkok Road, Bangkok Road, I ain't in a hurry. Lost in the hum with no need to worry. Let the world spin fast, I take it slow. Down Bangkok Road, oh, down Bangkok Road, la, 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 oh. Maybe I'll call it running, maybe standing still. Every mile out here chasing what I feel. Down Bangkok Road, I ain't in a hurry. Lost in the hum with no need to worry. Let the roar spin fast, I take it slow. Down Bangkok Road, oh, down Bangkok Road, down Bangkok Road, oh, oh. Got a smile for the ride, never wanna go. Down Bangkok Road. Down Bangkok to the low. Well, you said the past is gone, dust hanging on the wind. Familiar boots by my window ledge, standing waiting still. Nights grew colder than you planned. You laugh, say, ain't that something, friend? Lost a little with every bend. Nothing's ever how it ought to be, you know. Barbed wire split and the fence won't hold. Between us, can you make out the line? Patchwork promises blown apart most times. Cruzamos la frontera una vez, no sabía si volver. Caminos secos, nombres olvidé. Nos quedamos sin saber. Shirt sleeves torn when you climb too fast. Another gate closed in the grass. Nothing's ever how it ought to be, no. Barbed wire split and the fence won't hold. Between us, can you make out the line? Patchwork promises blown apart most times. Could you tell if I meant what I said? Or did you leave that with the shed? Nothing's ever how it ought to be, you know. Barbed wire split and the fence won't hold. Between us, can you make out the line? Patchwork promises is blown apart most times. Leaning, weather worn, grass growing slow and wild, fences fading in sun. See them every morning, still there, broken and strong. Memory marked in cedar, same stretch, same wind calls. Hold on, what's left? Hold on, what's next? Hold on. Can't say why, just hold on. Fences stand, hold on. Wire twisted, rust runs deep. Hands fixing, hands let go. Silent, unmoving years. Rain comes, but fence remains. Hold on, what's left? Hold on, what's next? Hold on. Can't say why, just hold on. Fences stand. Quiet, always there. Roots below, sky above. Hold on, what's left? Hold on, what's next? Hold on. Sunbeat dust clings to my skin. Boot heel heels kicking out rhythm in the clay. Hard wind beating at the back of my neck. Breathing heavy, just chasing another day. I feel the sweat trickle slow, taking its time. There's thunder far off, but don't cross this line. As I'm counting half seconds between every step, heart loud in my chest, I just steady my breath. Let me set her free. One good breath. All I got is one good breath. Sweat chills as the sun sinks. Low shirt sleeves rolled, hands shaking out the ache. The air tastes sharp on my dry, tight tongue. A small, quiet pain, only daylight makes. Humming and humming, I push the world away. Silent in the spaces where words don't stay. I count out the moments until I'm left, hoping the next one's just one good breath. All I got is one good breath. All I got is one good breath. Sunbeat dust clings, it's never really gone. Sweat dries, but it brings me back home. I settle my boots in the same old dirt. Learn how to stand still in the hurt. Repeating and waiting and learn to stay. That air in my chest is enough for the day. I whisper, I say it again, never left. All I need is one good breath. All I got 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 is one good breath. Bare boots on the edge of the porch. Sun goes down over dry dirt roads. He don't talk much about the weather, just nods as the wind starts to blow. Neighbor's dog running through the cottonwood shade, hands working still through the ache. Empty mailbox, old radio playing, and something in the air he can't shake. Long day, slow fading light, wave to the cars that pass by. Hey, you said it's the waiting game. I'm just leaning on an old fence line. Dust in my lungs, got time to kill but no shame. Guess I'll know when it's my time. Broken fence mended with wire and hope, memories scattered down the lane. He remembers when the river ran deep and someone called out his name. Same sunrise, different sky, counting the reasons, never asking why. Hey, you said it's a waiting game. I'm just leaning on an old fence line. Dust in my lungs, got time to kill, no shame. Guess Guess I'll know when it's my time. Tell me, is it enough? Holding steady, holding tough. If you hear me, call me home. I'm out here where the wild things roll. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just leaning on an old fence line. Dust in my lungs, got time to kill but no shame. Guess I know when it's mine. Bare boots on the edge of the porch, watching the sky turn red to gold. Oh, saw you leaning by the fence, sun painting half your face. I felt my boots slow down, maybe for the first time in days. Late summer still familiar, dust shaking off the lane. Words in the wind barely spoken, guess some things never change. I laugh and you shake your head, it's easy falling back in step. Just a few miles from where we've been, don't ask about what comes next. You keep talking, talking, round and round, steady and strong. We keep laughing, 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 feels like nothing's wrong. Your voice pulling me back. You keep talking, 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 just like we always have. Got a pickup parked so old, engine rattles with each start. I say, have you been holding up? You answer slow from the heart. Old jokes ain't sharp, one-liners under open country sky. Truth hanging in the silence, neither of us asking why. You grin and I tip my hat, it's strange how easy it goes. We walk all the way to the edge, never say what's on our minds. Keep talking, talking, round and round, steady and strong. We keep laughing, 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 feels like nothing's wrong. Your voice pulling me back. We keep talking, 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 just like we always have. Guess we're a little older now, life's still digging in its heels. But standing here beside you, only thing that feels real. You keep talking, talking, round and round, steady and strong. We keep laughing, 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 feels like nothing's wrong. Your voice pulling me back. We keep talking, 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 just like we always have. just like we always have. I called my brother from a payphone down on Main. He could hear the rain, but not the weight in my voice. Trains rolling early, empty platform, empty hands. Pack of old regrets, my only traveling choice. Didn't plan on leaving, but staying got too hard. One last look at home fades as the rail car starts. I'm on the last train leaving, nothing left to lose. Every mile that's reeling puts more space between the truth. Can't outrun the thunder, riding hard behind. But tonight I'm gone, I'm hoping time is kind. Suitcase with a whole socks and a letter. Mama's worry folded in with every shirt I own. I watch my hometown shrinking out the window, wondering if it'll miss me now that I'm gone. Wasn't meant for running, but walking felt like pain. Cold steel humming tries to drown out the shame. I'm on the last train leaving, nothing left to lose. Every mile that's reeling puts more space between the truth. Can't outrun the thunder, riding hard behind. But tonight I'm gone, hoping time is kind. Every crossing's a question, what's waiting past the bend? I tell myself it gets easier, but I don't pretend. Cup of bitter coffee cooling in my hand. Stranger humming softly, tapping on his knee. We're all surviving somehow in this rolling can. Try not to look back at what we used to be. I'm on the last train leaving, nothing left to lose. Every mile that's reeling puts more space between the truth. Can't outrun the thunder, riding hard behind. But tonight I'm gone, I'm hoping time is kind. One more tap, one more sunrise. Let the whistle be my guide. If I find what I've been missing, maybe then I'll turn and ride. Sun's coming up, rice paddies out past the gate. Me and you on the tailgate, sipping sweet lemonade. You laugh about the city, say you never fit in. I nod and look south, feel this restless begin. Your hand in mine, yeah, we're drifting slow on this wild old road only we two know. It's fields of us, blowing wild and free, just out of reach, but right where we're meant to be. It's fields of us, kicking up red dust, spinning in circles, chasing Your folks calling dynasty mixing in the air. Stray dog runs barking, you toss back your hair. Told me your dreams just as soft as the breeze. Said you'll never leave if I just say please. We got time, burn till the moon gets high, counting every star falling from your eyes. It's fields of us, blowing wild and free, just out of reach, but right where we're meant to be. It's fields of us, kicking up red dust, spinning in circles, chasing a simple trust. Oh, oh, fields of us. Oh, it's fields of us. Bamboo fences, thunder far away. You squeeze me close like the world might change. All I know for sure, with every step we take, wherever we go, it's the fields we make. It's fields of us, blowing wild and free, just out of reach, but right where we're meant to be. It's fields of us, kicking up red dust, spinning in circles, chasing a simple trust. Oh, 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 fields of us. Oh, yeah, it's fields of us. Cold wind, worn fence, boots kicking dust, told me the world was waiting out past the tracks. Some folks ran for something, never quite came back. Cracked the ice with my name, felt it freeze up again. Never counted my reasons, just counted the miles since then. You said there's nothing left to give, I just watch, biting my tongue. Out here anyway, where the silence gets loud, still wearing your words like a worn out shroud. If you're thinking of me, you don't say, I'm out here anyway. Rusted Chevy, mud in my teeth, summer flashing by, sifting through daylight while old grudges multiply. Saw your jacket on the fence, left where you couldn't stay. Did you find what you needed down the interstate? You said it'd get easier with time, but I can't feel much change. Out here anyway, where the silence gets loud, still wearing your words like a worn out shroud. If you're thinking of me, you don't say, I'm out here anyway. Only echoes left between us. I heard you call, but the night got thin. Can't go back, can't stand still, so I walk until hope gives in. silence gets loud. Still wearing your words like a worn-out shroud. If you're thinking of me, you don't say, I'm out here anyway. Boots on broken earth again, I'm still out here anyway. Rain tapping out its coat on the tin roof tonight. Old boots by the door, puddles forming in the shine. Letters left unread, stacked beside my chair. I keep on staring outside, hoping you'll appear. Wind cuts through this open space I call my home. Nothing breaks the silence but my old dog's groan. Back porch waiting, heart pacing, chasing what won't show. Lighting up another, hear your laughter echo. Long road fading, clouds trading every truth I know. I'm just back porch waiting, with nowhere else to go. Mason jars, sweating hands, restless at my side. Images of summer, your shadow slipping by. Saw your name carved lightly into white pine wood. I say I'm fine, but you know I never could. Static on the radio, trying to fill this air. Swing creaks out your memory, tangled in my stare. Back porch waiting, heart pacing, chasing what won't show. Lighting up another, hear your laughter echo. Long road fading, clouds trading every truth I know. Just back porch waiting, with nowhere else to go. Neighbors all gone in, twilight paints the floor. Just me and the hum of a town that wants for more. If you found your freedom, I won't ask why or how. Still I keep a light on north, in case you circle round. Back porch waiting, heart pacing, chasing what won't show. Lighting up another, hear your laughter echo. Long road fading, clouds trading every truth I know. I'm just back porch waiting, nowhere else to go. Sun will rise tomorrow, and I'll be right here. Back porch waiting, never far from where you disappeared. Rust and wire in the morning air, breath slow, hands in the grass. Left foot scuff the dust, pull the daylight close, don't ask. All these lines I wander, right where I can't look back. something heavy in the hush, in the hush, in the hush. Fences between fields, fences between fields. Running, running still I feel. Fences between fields, fences between fields. Never leaving, always here. Step through half a gate, gravel voice in the wind, my name. Press the sky against this skin, no reason but the ache remains. Something shifting every dawn, every dawn, every dawn. Fences between fields, fences between fields. Running, running still I feel. Fences between fields, fences between fields. Never leaving, always here. Half a man but never clear, boundaries only disappear with my shadow growing along. Calling me on. Fences between fields, fences between fields. Running, running still I feel. Fences between fields, fences between fields. No direction, still I'm here. Rust and wire in the fading light, hands open on the grass. It's been a long stretch since you showed up round here. Wheels spinning out on the county road, dust in the mirror. Heard your laugh bouncing off the cornfield fence, just a whisper now beneath the summer's dance. You never gave a reason for drifting away, but somehow I always knew you'd come back someday. And did you ever wonder if that porch light stayed on, or if the dog still howls when the thunder's strong? Do you ever wish you told me why, or left something more than a wave goodbye? Is it easier not to ask, not to say, than to shoulder the weight of another day? Where'd you go and what'd you find? Was I ever still crossing your mind? Yeah. Bar stool sitting, half a glass, hands tracing rings, stories carried out on the jukebox strings. Your name comes up when the crop dust settles. Folks say the past only heals what it never meddles. More silence between us than the highway miles. Question hanging loose, soft as your smile. Did you ever miss that song on the radio, or think about the feel behind the rodeo? Do you ever wish you told me why? starts in, do you flinch at my name when you hear it again? Is the gravel underfoot just a road back home? Or have you learned how to travel alone? Was I ever still crossing your mind? Yeah. Just a slow walk under porch light fading, words half spoken, kicked up dust on jeans. Laughs drift easy, corners of a memory, old dog barking somewhere in between. Skipping stones over shallow confession, lost the thread, but I keep on weaving. Hometown flavor in the way we're sitting, feels like something I might keep believing. Should've known I'd come back around. Oh, you were waiting, never counting the time. Long way back to a friend I thought I left behind. Shoulders lighter, but the weight it never leaves your mind. Long way back, words tumble and they rhyme. Pull up a chair, raise a glass, let old wounds unwind. Dust settles slow in the shape of a feeling, half grin hiding what we never did say. Brave enough to sit shaking off old ceilings. Breath comes easy when the quiet shows the way. Yeah, I rolled out west to chase the fast miles, left a piece behind in every old pile of letters, a sweater, dog-eared photographs, laughing with you back on that porch, looking at the past. Didn't text, didn't call, just driving through song. Found my way back with a whisper and a yawn. Different time, same heart, always drawn. You're the line in my chorus, the roots holding strong. La, la. All roads winding back. Oh, it's you waiting, no need to ask. Long way back to a friend I thought I left behind. Shoulders light, but the weight it never leaves your mind. Long way back, words tumble then they rhyme. Pull up a chair, raise a glass, let old wounds unwind. Can't rewrite seasons that we let slip past, but here's to the years and finding you at last. Long way back to a friend I thought I left behind. Shoulders lighter, but the weight it never leaves your mind. Long way back, words tumble and they rhyme. Pull up a chair, raise a glass, let old wounds unwind.
morning comes, I'm up again. Glance at you, can't pretend. Quiet words, not sure when. Feeling stuck around the bend, but I won't let it run. Hey, are you listening right now? Defense is slipping anyhow. Day goes on, we move along. Said and done, same old song. Day goes on, we move along. Said and done, same old song. Day goes on, we move along. Said and done, same old song. Day goes on, we move along. Said and done, same old song. I say, the road is rough. You say, we've got enough. I say, it's piling up. You say, we've got enough. We got enough. Breathing deep, I try to hold my tongue, my pride, these things I'm told. You laugh, but still it feels so cold. Circle around another fold, miles and miles ahead. If I falter, will you let carried away or come undone? If I falter, small fights, loud nights are the same old lights. I stumble from through our sights. 10 times I repeat what feels right. Day goes on, hoping that this road's all long. I'm hoping that this road's not long. You're silent, I bite my tongue. 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 Still I stay, never gone. Still I stay, never gone. Day goes on, we move along. Said and done, same old song. Day goes on, we move along. Said and done, same old song. Day goes on, we move along. Said and done, same old song. Day goes on, we move along. Said and done, same old song. Tomorrow we'll see next day, sun. 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 Pulling off the dust, feeling the open air. Tires crunch on gravel like a promise whispered there. I've got both hands on the wheel, heart out on my sleeve. Sun beating down, you're sitting close to me. Miles rolling under us, old wounds left behind. Your laughter cutting through, trouble fades from my mind. The lines keep flying past. You talk, I try to laugh. There's warmth in the seat and the things we don't say, but I feel it all in the grip when I drive away. Fingers pressed down, feeling every move. I'm holding tight to this road, holding on to you. Knuckles turning white like I never wanna leave. This touch is what I know, and it's more than memory. Windows down and the wind, it tells me to let go, but I keep this grip and you lean in close. No fancy words, just the rumble of the tires. The pressure in my hands says all I desire. Every curve, every bend, you trust where I sin. There's silence, there's laughter, there's space in between, but inside my palms you're the soft and the key. Fingers pressed down, feeling every move. I'm holding tight to this road, I'm holding on to you. Knuckles turning white like I never wanna leave. This touch is what I know, and it's more than memory. We could let go, drift out past the line, but I stay steady, your hand in mine. Every mile made real by how strong I can feel when it's just us and my hands on the wheel. Feel every move, just the move. It's heavy flow, and holding on the snow. It's known in doubt. This touch is what I know, and it's more than memory. So I keep the grip as the daylight fades. This country road and the promise we made. Hands on the wheel, won't let it slip away.
Just kicking out on a back road, slow spin in the heat, air turning gold. Rolling window, hand caught in the breeze, sun sinking low, thoughts trailing me. Boots on the dash, engine humming quiet, map wrinkled up, last motel in sight. I'm chasing an echo, drifting through names, sidewalks and signs, but it all feels the same. Rolling on, just tracing lines, faces blurring, rear view times. Heart keeps digging, keeps calling me. Restless, worn, wild and free. I run, I roam, can't sit still. Dust in my veins, always want more thrills. Lost for living, never know till I try. Tonight's just another sky. With every mile leaves something behind. Words unsaid, feelings hard to find. Old postcards tucked up inside my coat. Chasing a feeling, barely afloat. Rolling on, just tracing lines. Laughter and shouts in rear view times. Luck keeps running, but it won't catch me. Wandering the wild, stubborn and free. I roam, can't sit still. Dust in my veins, always want more thrills. Lost for living, never know till I try. Tonight's just another sky. Whoa. name. Can't go home, won't be the same. Every goodbye makes it sweeter to stay. Moving on keeps the memory at bay. I roll, can't sit still. Dust in my veins, always want more thrills. Lost the living, never know till I try. Tonight's just another sky. Boots scraping gravel, one last song. Turn the wheel, just roll on. The sun's beating down on this gravel road. You ever notice how the heat just waits? I caught the news on your old radio. Not much said, but it's got my mind racing. You said things will settle sooner or later, but you left me wondering, just hanging, long pause. So now I'm waiting for the call, for the sound to break the air. Could be thunder rolling in, or your voice clear as rain. Hope's riding shotgun, while reason's in the back. I keep rolling on, wondering where you're at. Waiting for the call, waiting for the sign. Patch fences down by the old highway. Neighbors talking low, their eyes saying no. Wind shifts, rumors run faster than we do. All I can do is keep my hands rough. Truncated line, sometimes quiet. Now I'm waiting for the call, for the sign things might change. Sky hangs heavy, roads are empty again. Still holding on to the hope I can't see. Rolling on, not sure what to believe. Waiting for the call, waiting to change. What happens now? Silence is all we get. You come through, or is this all we're left? If the clouds break, will you walk this way, or will you fade with the day? You told me once, the truth always comes slow. So I measure time in dust and crow's call. Trust sits heavy in the space you left behind. Truncated line, maybe waiting isn't all. I'm still waiting for the call, something real to begin. Let the dust rise and settle, let tomorrow roll in. Hope's riding shotgun, while reason's in the back. I keep rolling on, wondering where you're at. Waiting for the call, waiting for the sign. Gravel clings to my boots, still waiting for the call. stone walls, standing out in the field, wind in my face, boots heavy on the ground. Never meant to linger here, just passing by, that's how it started. Grass growing wild, moss underfoot, can't say I plan to stay. But every day sun comes rolling around, every day that same old sound. I come back to these old stone walls, again and again, again and again, to these old stone walls. I come back to these old stone walls, again and again. Again and again. Barely sunlight, shoes muddy from last night. Forgot what I was chasing, lost the one somewhere. Birds circle overhead, sky just out of reach. I see my hand on the stone, dirt beneath my nails. Wasn't looking for comfort, but here I am. Every day sun comes rolling round, every day that same old sound. I come back to these old stone walls, again and again, again and again, to these old stone walls. I come back to these old stone walls, again and again. Again and again, stone all around, I lean and breathe. Nothing fancy in the air, just peace. Can't shake the feeling, so I let it be. Again and again, again and again. I come back to these old stone walls, again and again, again and again, to these old stone walls, again and again. The stone walls, again and again. Beneath the sky, shifting pale to rust, the truck rolls past the fence line, slows dusk. He watches summer drift off from broken lines, splintered grass beneath boots, hands stained by time. Old barn drifting, paint peeling, a sigh escapes the field. Later she'll ask, did it feel like home? He'll say only some days, only when the light's just right. No one's waiting at the crossroads, not tonight. Just the fox and the wheat and the long tail of light. Fields at sundown, bread between work and wandering. He remembers her laughter somewhere far, far off. Echoes caught in the wind, wrapped up in straw, resting on the edge of what's gone. Turn back to the gate, heart half open wide. He leaves one blueprint fading before the world turns black. The crow live, scattered branches shiver instead. The boss called twice, no answer. The kitchen is empty, bread. She ties her hair back with an old faded rag. He leaves her a note. Sun pools on the windowsill, blurred then silent. Dawn pools or the wind still alert, keeps her alive. I don't watch for the truck to return, not tonight. I let the fields carry him safe, safety is found. If you walk to the fence, you'll feel dust on your tongue. Count all the years spent hoping, all the years wasted young. Let memories settle like dew in the barley rows. Fields at sundown, breath between work and wandering. He remembers her laughter from somewhere far, far off. Echoes caught in the wind, wrapped up in straw, resting on the edge of what's gone. Turn back to the gate, heart half open wide. He leaves one blueprint fading before the world turns black. Light breaks, fence bends but remains. He stays until sundown, simply to remain.
They're quite unfortunate night, can't help it. I feel wild. Gone past the fences, dust in the tight trails. Sun long gone, but I'm still not to bed. Laugh in the wind, your name in my mouth. I'm just rambling now, heading south. Pull me closer, but I pull away. Every mile another thing I can't say. You watch the sky, watch your hands, lost in the space where the silence stands. Wild, I don't wanna tame it. Wild with you is just alive. Wild, and you're calling my name with something that I can't describe. Dust on my boots, memories on the dash. Laughs in the fields, gone in a flash. Sunrise sneaks in under the door. Still that feeling, wanting more. You spin me, baby, like back road wheels. Everything honest, nothing to conceal. You take my hand, let go the plan. Running together through uncharted land. Wild, I don't wanna tame it. Wild with you is just alive. Wild, and you're calling my name with something that I can't describe. In your eyes I'm free. Every day feels new. Losing the rules just to find you. Just alive. Wild, and you're calling my name with just said you feel it too. Out in the open, just us, just true.
Pulled out of town at the edge of sunrise, feet on the pedal, but my mind just right. Suitcase half open and a faded map, lines blurring quickly between what's ahead and what's past. Just a hum of tires and the birds in the grass. I'm following the movement, not asking why. Rolling through memories I can't quite catch, scenery peeling back layer by layer, passing scenery out the window. Moments drift, but I hold the view. Every mile is a borrowed echo. Things I'm feeling, things I once knew. For now I'm keeping time with the sway, watching the world shift and fade away. Stop for a moment at a rusted old sign, dog barking somewhere, kids drawing lines. Bought a cold drink, read your letter once more. Turn the words over like stones on the shore. Sun on my shoulders, wind in my face, trying to settle in the cracks of this place. Rolling through days I never claimed, scenery shifting, never the same. Passing scenery out the window, letting go as it slips from view. Every mile is a borrowed echo. Things I'm feeling, things I once knew. For now I'm keeping time with the sway, watching the world shift and fade away. Here under big sky, it feels so small. Names on motels, worn on the wall. I trace my affection in dust and signs, follow the silence where your memory shines. Let it pass, let it roll, leaning in to the road. All I am is passing through, passing scenery out the window. Moments change, but the heart stays true. Every mile is a borrowed echo. Things I'm feeling, things I once knew. For now I'm keeping time with the sway, watching the world shift and fade away. Window open, the highway talk. All I carry is the rise and the fall. I see you standing in the old field sway, sun falling lazy as the end of day. My boots in the dust where the fence runs low. I used to wonder if you'd ever know how I trace your laughter on the southern breeze. It twists with the cotton, tangles in me. Whoa, la la la. We never say too much, just let it spill. Whatever breaks, whatever heals. Out where the wildflowers go, you chase the light, learn to let go. through towns with names I forget. You trace new lines where the highways sit. I watch your shadow stretch and fading gold, quiet on the edge of what's left untold. We share a glance that says more than words. Some truths run deeper than anything heard. Oh, the way you hold the silence near it falters and then disappears. Out of where